Let me start just by saying what an honor and privilege it is for us to be here and have the opportunity to represent Louisiana Tech in this great SoFi Hawaiian Bowl. To the sponsors, to the people in Hawaii, the community, the hospitality, obviously the beauty of the island, this has been a phenomenal experience for our players. We talk about a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and to many of them, they have never even seen the beach. We have about 30 players that had never been to the beach, and to have the opportunity to spend this week on one of the nicest beaches in the world has truly been an eye-opening experience for many of our players. But the same point in time, why we're here is to play the football game, and we are really excited about having the opportunity to represent Conference USA in this bowl game. I want to congratulate Coach Rolovich, his players, his staff on the phenomenal year that they had. The turnaround that he has made in this program has been truly amazing from a cultural and attitude standpoint, and it's showing in wins and what they're doing on the field. So we understand it's going to be a great challenge for us on the field, but at the same time, with great respect, I think it has a chance to be one of the better bowl games of the season, and really looking forward to putting the ball on the tee and playing it Saturday at 5:30.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Rolovich.
That was good, Coach.
Thank you.
That was really good. A lot of the same sentiments come from UH and from our football team and our staff. It's been Daryl and everyone at the Bowl, it's been a wonderful experience so far, and I'm sure it's going to continue. Just an honor to be here, honor to represent the university. I'm really excited to play a team in La Tech that, as a player and a coach here, was always kind of on our schedule. So, been to Ruston a few times. They've always been a dynamic team with athletes, physical defense, and I think it's a great matchup. I'm happy for our kids and our fans, and congratulations to Coach Holtz and his program. This is set up to be, I agree with him, I think it's going to be a very enjoyable bowl game, and we're getting close enough to kickoff, so things are heating up.
All right, Coach, this is for you, Rolo.
All right.
Obviously you guys played a lot of games back-to-back for most of the season, then you had a late bye week, and now you've had a little bit of a lull in the schedule. How have practices been? How has the intensity been, just knowing that there's been a bit of a layoff before a bowl game like this?
Well, I think we didn't want to get started on really preparing for La Tech, from the first practice. Wanted to use some of those practices to continuing to develop some of our young players, letting a few guys, maybe get a few less reps that they've had for, we've had some young guys play who played, since August, and I think it's a long season for them, so getting them healthy or feeling better about themselves was big. But, Coach Banker's the one, he said, we just got to keep it fresh. So just tried to change things up, and I think they're sick of practicing each other. I think they're all tired and time to just go play another football game. But it's been good to spend time together. It's been good to get the opportunity to spend another month together is really what it's about, and play another football game.
For JR and Zeno, how can you kind of describe the route that this season has taken and where we're at this point? And then what are the emotions kind of this week, just kind of how it's all coming to an end, leading up to this weekend?
Throughout this whole season, we've had our ups and downs. We started strong, and there were times where we had to face adversity. 4-game losing streak. I mean, during that four-game losing streak, we just did what we had to do, was stay together and play through it. So, this whole season has been a roller coaster ride, and it wasn't only this season. My whole 4 years here has been a roller coaster ride, and to end it with a winning season and having the opportunity to play one more game to get the 9th win is a blessing.
As well as kind of to piggyback off what Zeno said, yeah, this season's been a roller coaster of emotions. But the one thing is our team has stayed together, and our guys are good leaders in the locker room, and we were able to do some things here this season that we can be proud of. So it's an absolute blessing to be here at the Hawaii Bowl, but it's also amazing to get a few more weeks with some guys, and for the seniors, this is a big deal. even more so for the seniors. And so we've got to be here to do everything we can to ensure that the seniors have a good last send-off. So
this one's for you again, JR. You got Jalen Ferguson over there. Have you been sizing him up at all?
I mean, yeah, naturally. But that's just what it is. He's a good ball player, big guy, and you notice him from far away. So.
And for Coach Holtz, just kind of wondering, it's a different Hawaii offense than what we've seen in the last few years, but it's a familiar one for I guess dating back to the WAC rivalries between La Tech and Hawaii. How do you prepare for an offense like this, just in a couple weeks time?
Well, very explosive offense. And when you look at, they have the ability to score from anywhere. And you look at the touchdown to interception ratio at a 35-8 ratio with 35 touchdowns, just shows you how explosive they are. They're very accurate in throwing the football. They're very efficient in throwing the football, and obviously very explosive on the perimeter to score points. They play the speed and space game. They put their best players with a lot of speed and a lot of space, and it makes it very difficult to defend. I don't think you can go into this game and just put it all on your defense. I don't think you can just say, well, the defense has a challenge of slowing them down. I think the elephant in the room for Louisiana Tech has been our offense has not been as explosive as we have been the last couple of years. We have not scored as many points. Therefore, we've been in a lot more close games, and I think it's going to take offense, defense, and special teams to try and help offset their explosiveness on offense. You're not going to win this football game 14-10. I mean, this is going to be a high-scoring affair, and you've got to be able to put some points up as an offensive football team. So we've kind of put the burden on the entire team rather than just the defense because of the explosive nature of their offense.
For Jalen and Teddy, how cool has this week been, all the festivities, but then also how much do you want to just get going on the field?
This week has been an amazing week because, coming into Ruston, you don't really think you're going to end up in Hawaii playing your last collegiate game. So it feels good to play my last game in Paradise with my brothers, and I'm enjoying all this out here. I can't wait to play again.
Just to piggyback off of what Jalen said, this week has been phenomenal. You always talk about the hard work that we play, the hard work that we do throughout the season, and this is one way to reward our seniors to play one last game with our brothers to be able to finish the season off the right way.
For Jalen, I know they just mentioned Hawaii's offense, but what's the conversation like, the dialogue with you? I know you're a defensive leader right now, so what's the conversation like to be successful on that side of the ball?
Just, do your job. I've been out cry all year. Last time we played as a defense, it didn't work out too good in our favor, so we kind of had a chip on our shoulder, and just been building up since then. And we came to Hawaii, we had a lot of fun, but the work mentality is still there, so we all just ready to work right now.